I've been developing this script with Paula, or help, she's been doing all the writing, but planning to produce a script for a long time, not knowing, if I would be in it at all. And then once the script started taking shape, I said, I would love to be in it, but I would love to play Kate, because I never really get to play stuff like that. And kind of the great thing about Kate in this movie is she's a wild child who's trying to get on the straight and narrow. And so it's kind of like playing someone who was the world's greatest ice skater, but is now in a wheelchair. It's like I can just come in and everyone talks about how hot I used to be and how hard I used to party, but I don't have to actually do any of it in the movie. So I was like, I think I could maybe get away with this. And then we were like, once I was sort of trying to slot myself into that role, we're saying it could be really fun to have Amy play the other role of the person who's more dutiful, and then sort of Maura, Amy's character, over the course of the movie starts to cut loose for the first time, and you get to see her really go wild for the first time, which is of course what you want to see Amy do and what she's so great at. He's an excellent director because he cares about the story within the script, but also what I think he's great at is he understands that movies, especially a movie like this, need to be fun and visually fun and create. I think that's what he did so beautifully with Pitch Perfect, was that you feel like, I'm watching something, we're all having fun together. And we're at a movie, but we're also it's welcoming, and he's not afraid to let things have some scope and some scale to them. And so I think that's why he's very well suited. His transition from stage director to movie director, he's well suited for it. There's nothing as comforting as your parents' house. If you had a pleasant childhood, as I'm blessed enough to have, and Amy had, and Paula had, and if you feel safe and comfortable in your family home, you want that place to exist forever. And for sure, I still as soon as I get to my parents' house, I leave my shoes everywhere. I eat everything. I eat nonstop. I take a nap on the living room floor. It just immediately take over, yeah. Maura and Kate are sisters. Kate, I'm the older sister. Kate, who has kind of always been the wild child of the family and the one who got pregnant right out of high school and had a baby out of wedlock, and kind of everyone welcomed that baby into the family, but she's a person who kind of creates a little bit of chaos. She's a person who, for whatever reason, feels like she's always the victim in any situation. And Maura, which is Amy's character, is the kind of more dutiful younger sister who just wants to be the peacemaker and wants to fix things in the family and will happily pay her family members' credit card bills and just do whatever is necessary to feel like everything's at peace. But that relationship becomes, in any family where that stuff is going on, that becomes kind of a problem. At the beginning of this movie, they're both kind of coming back to Orlando, where they're from, and their parents have said, come and get your stuff out of your room. We're selling the house. This is the childhood home that they grew up in, that they both have a deep connection to. They come back to find that it's empty, except for their room, which is full of their 80s and 90s stuff, 70s, 80s, and 90s, all their stuff. And they decide, for a lot of incorrect reasons, that they should probably have one more high school style party in the empty house before they move on. Sometimes people in their 40s, they need that party. They need it a lot more than people who are 19. They actually are letting off steam about something, and so we've got this amazing ensemble of comic actors, everyone from Samantha Bee to Matt Oberg and Bobby Moynihan and John Glazer and Kate McKinnon. There's a bunch of people who are just really working it out at this party in a way that I think will ring true for a lot of people.